A very good morning, Zimbabwe. My name is Ronald Kwamakusha, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. So, this morning we want to talk about this issue which is making rounds in the nation of Zimbabwe. We've seen a lot of people advocating for the Triple C MPs to move a motion of impeachment so that President Mnangagwa is removed by Parliament because of the accusation or because of the allegations which have been raised by the Al Jazeera documentary. So I'm going to give you my own views regarding this matter. But before we start, let us remember that in 2017, the opposition supported the coup, not a coup, against President Robert Mugabe, with the opposition people like Fana Ivan Mawarire, the Changirais, they mobilized for people to come onto the streets. They mobilized for people to actually come and protest in the streets of Harare. And that was done on behalf of President Emerson Mnangagwa and the military. And that sanitized the 2017 coup. Fast forward, you'd see that President Emerson Mnangagwa went on to form his own government and said, we are towards the elections. Let us do the elections so that Aninga elect ndio tungamirira. The expectation was to have a transitional government in between the coup and the elections of 2018, but that never happened. And we went on to see ZANU-PF having its own things. And the elections came, the opposition was defeated, the captured courts declared President Mnangagwa the winner. Then, fast forward to 2023, the Al Jazeera documentary is here. Calls are being made to say, let us have President Mnangagwa impeached. The question is, to whose benefit? Because we are in April right now, a few months from the election, which means any date from now, we are going to have President Mnangagwa declaring the elections. So very, very, very soon, the proclamation is going to be done. And when it is done around May, June, the proclamation should be done, which means that we have only a month or so for the elections the real preparations for the elections to be placed, which means there is no need to give ZANU-PF a survival pill. There is no need. So I don't know why Tim Pachedu is pushing for this, but in my own opinion, I don't believe that we really need to have the CCC MPs pushing a motion for Emerson Mnangagwa to be removed because there is no time. Unoziva kuti zvazvinoita ndezvekuti munobvisa vaMnangagwa nhasi. ZANU-PF iri kutovatya kuvabvisa because he is well funded, is oiled. Vari kutovatya kuvabvisa, movabvisa ZANU-PF yobva yaunza another candidate, yobva yati taane candidate chaiyo isiri involved in any criminal activities. What does that mean? It means a lot of people vagara vachishandiswa neZANU-PF mumastrongholds avainavo, they will be used against the people of Zimbabwe. Right now, mamiriro azvakaita, it's difficult for ZANU-PF to be more violent. Nekuda kwekuti vanhu vacho vakatopatsanurana already. ZANU-PF is divided, which means it is going to be very difficult kuti utume munhu utenda norova munhu anokudza kuti for whose benefit. Remember, there is a guy akawina kumtasel. He has been arrested simply for defeating an ally of President Emerson Mnangagwa. We have seen a lot of people being imposed pamwe pacho panyenzi mariran just because mafavorites anenge akadyiwa. So, to whose benefit should the MPs of Triple C move a motion of impeachment against President Emerson Mnangagwa? I don't see the logic here. Politically, I don't see the logic. Let us go to the election. Let us have the election. Let us have ZANU-PF baptized. Let us have change in Zimbabwe, where we are going to have Advocate Nelson Chamisa leading the government unquestioned. Kuti because we need a total transformation. The problems of Zimbabwe are no longer ZANU-PF problems only. The problem is no longer ZANU-PF itself. The problem is now the system which involves people within ZANU-PF, people in the business sector, people in the security sector, very powerful people, which means this problem needs to be dealt with once and for all. And you don't deal with it through an impeachment. Because remember, pamunongomubvisa, another ZANU-PF person goes in, ndiye akutanga kutungamirira. And you will see that it is going to be a very difficult story for Triple C, because ZANU-PF inenge yadzokera panzvimbo yabatana, vakukwanisa kuita violence against the people who are in the rural areas, who are also disgruntled, who also want change. And there will be promised, muri kuona tachinja hurumende, zvinhu zvenyu zvaakuzonaka, zvinhu zvenyu zvaakuzofamba zvakanaka. So this is my view. I disagree with this tweet yetim pachedu yekuti while we appreciate the efforts by some CCC MPs, we call on the party to push for a motion of impeach Emmerson Mnangagwa. Zimbabwe is bleeding on all fronts due to the massive looting of the Mnangagwa family. No matter the looting, let us go for the elections. I'm of the opinion that let us go for the elections, no any other way. That is my opinion. Big Drew and the elections are the only way, full stop. And because impeachment is useless, leave impeachment issue out of the plans, vote them out of government, full stop. That is my opinion. Thank you very much for this contribution. I do agree with you. Team Zimbabwe, let us unite. Ngatibatanei pachinhu one. Chinhu one chatiri kubatana nacho ngatiendei kuelection. Izvi zvekunzi chii izvika izvi hazvina zvazvinotibatsira. Kana tichizoita plan B, plan B ngaivepo kana varamba election which is due in a few months to come. July to August, we have those elections due. Kana vazoramba, then we implement plan B which is already there. Right now, let us focus on winning the election. Let us focus on winning these elections. Kwete kuti tinopa ZANU-PF a lifeline. Urikutoona kuti munhu uyu arida kutokuuraya, womusunga kuti ronda rake rirege kubuda ropa. Why are you saving that person? Why? ZANU-PF ine vanhu vane utsinye, ine vanhu vari kuti tadzisa ugaro kumaruzevha uku. Muchinzi mukaonekwa muri veopposition nemi-tech munotorambidzwa even kutaura pamaplatforms, munorambidzwa kuita ma-activities. Just because of the same ZANU-PF yamuri kuti hanzi you want to help to impeach President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Even they are afraid. Ndiana chamova that motion of impeachment. What if a lot of MPs are bribed kuside ZANU-PF vobva varamba kusupporta that ningi yoyoyo? Vane 2/3 yes, but not everybody will actually go against President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Pane ma-big wigs avari within ZANU-PF. Pane vanhu vari kubenefita varimo. Saka, you see kuti they really need the opposition. So, Douglas Monzora, rule Douglas Monzora out. Haasi kutodawo election samkoma. Anomrubon. So, you will see kuti they want to use the Triple C MPs kuti zvinhu zvavo zvinge zvichifamba zvakanaka or to fight their own battles. But it won't work like that. That is my opinion. I don't know. Anzi natichaona ngirazi elections is ready for CC. ZANU-PF wachaedza pese pavanogona kudzoka mupower, but not this time. Zvakaiomera ZANU, taneta kubirwa kutongwa zvechitororo. No. Yes, I agree with you, Koma Tichaona. Thank you very much, guys, for coming. I believe that we are in agreement that let us go for the elections. And that is my advice to Triple C people, to say, guys, ngatisashandiswa futi, takamboshandiswa, vakuda kutishandisa futi. Toshandisika kusvika rini isu tichingotambura mangwana tarohwa election totanga kunzi muri vatengesi, muri this, muri that. What guarantee do you have kuti mukavabatsira the people of Zimbabwe will benefit? That is the question we have. We have hope in Advocate Nelson Chamisa because he has managed to defy against all odds zvinhu zviri kuitika. Mind you, kune vanhu vakagara vakatoisa zviprofita zviri well scripted and well planned according to the plans dzeZANU-PF kuti tikabva apa tichadai. So you will be forced to act in a different way because of some prophets vanenge vachibhadharwa. Vamwe vacho makavaona imimi vachiwirirana kana kuti vachitamba nemuprofita. Now vakazotangawo mhanya vachiti hatiwirirani hatitese. Ina handisi kutaura zvakawanda, guys, ndinotaura observation yangu. But the truth is known. Vanhu ivavo vakamboassociata nemuprofita wedu wegoridhe. Do you believe kuti these are trustworthy people, these are honest people? Pavakambosangana nemuprofita wegoridhe vaitaurirana kuti kudii? Pavakambonge vachitaura kuti papa vaitaurirana kuti kudii? Vaiva here vasina kuudzwa naMwari kuti muprofita wegoridhe muprofita wenhema? That is the question. Zvobva zvanzi neumwe mutauri zvikanzi shiri dzerudzi rumwe chete dzinofamba dzese. Hani muri kuzviona? Ndo mataurirwo andakangonzwawo zvichiitwa. Handizoti chokwadi here, but let us meet in other episodes and other broadcasts.